Still on football, but we're going to set our mind to India and where the Under-17 Women's World Cup is going on. And the Flamingos are going to play tomorrow against the USA side, which you would believe that free scoring side, they scored so many goals. USA against Nigeria. If this is a senior team, I'm not going to be bothered. The Super Eagles playing against the national team, the male national team of the USA. I know that the Super Eagles might have a very good show, but this is a different ball game entirely. This is the Under-17 women's, and we know that USA, though they've not won the tournament before,
yes,
but they have a better record than us. So tell us, what are you expecting? First of all, I want you to talk not from a coach, not from a Nigerian angle, be neutral in the perspective. If you are not a Nigerian, USA and Nigeria tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough cracker. Very big game for Nigeria. And if Nigerians can be able to win that game, it's going to be a very big boost to Nigerian football, because Under-17 stage is used to group stars that will play in the higher level. Now, Nigerian playing against USA with the likes of Kola and Smith, who have got 2 goals apiece against the Moroccan. Carroll got a goal against the Brazil, and with multiple goals against the India, even though we know the Indians are a newcomer in this tournament. Then you can see that this the USA is a team that is a formidable team with a coach they have a coach which is time conscious, and you can see the level of their display. So far, so good. Nigerian has tried to get to quarterfinal, but I don't want to believe that quarterfinal is our destiny in this Under-17 tournament. But it's going to be a tough one for Nigeria.
So if we don't expect us to stop at the quarterfinal of this tournament, but against the USA side, don't you think the quarterfinal might just be based on their pedigree and based on what they've done in this tournament? Don't you think the quarterfinal might just be where we're going to say goodbye to this tournament?
Well, I will not say that. The reason is because over the few games that Nigerian has played, they keep improving from game to game, and their style of play is more of attacking system. And despite the fact that they lost a lot of chances from the previous game, I believe in the coach. I think he's a fast learner. He sees beyond the normal. So I believe by now he has read the nature of the US game, and if he can be able to have an early goal and choke his midfield, they blend the defense together, I think we can take the day tomorrow.
We've been to 3 quarterfinals at this tournament since inception. Winning against the USA side tomorrow is going to be historical. What would that mean to us?
It's going to mean a lot to Nigerians. I, as a person, is going to be something that will give us more edge, because Nigerian coaches have not been performing very well in world stage. And if we can win the USA with an indigenous coach, I think it's going to be a great one for Nigeria, and it's going to be a great historical moment for Nigerian coaches.
Let's look into the future, and let's realize that the Falcons, Super Falcons, have a foreign coach because they said we don't do so well in international games. Are we looking at a time whereby the Under-17, if we don't do as much as possible, don't win tournament, do you think the Under-17 women will also be coached by a foreign coach in the future?
Yeah, well, that is what we are trying to make sure that we cope this situation with the challenges of bringing foreign coaches into Nigerian national team. The foreign coaches have not done extremely well either. The Nigerian coaches, I remember, the late Yemi Taylor, were able to take an Under-17 men's team to World Cup, and he brought it back. Now we have other foreign coaches who have been to world stage, apart from Bonfrey, who brought the Nigerian, the Atlanta '96 dream team to Nigeria, who is a foreign coach, is extremely performed very well. We all agree to that. But the other foreign coaches, both in senior levels, that have been in senior level, have not done better than Nigerian coaches. The late Stephen Keshi also took Nigerian to Nation Cup and he won. So there is no difference between Nigerian local coaches and these foreign coaches. The only thing we need in this country, if the NFF will look inward, then decide to train these foreign local coaches, give them more courses, to give them more opportunity to learn more. I think the Nigerian local coaches, like myself, can also perform better.
Okay, now it's obvious that you're saying this because you are a certified Nigeria Institute of Sport coach, or yes, because you think. But what's more important for us to use local coaches to win with the foreign coach?
Come again? What's
more important for us to use our local coaches for the national teams, or we should get a foreign coach that will give us the winning?
Local coaches can also perform very well. We learn like the way they learn. They have been to the same coaching schools like the way they were. Even though we have some lapses based on the fact that Nigerian has to get more equipment, more research, do more research to elaborate, to expand their coaching pedigree as compared to foreign coaches.
Okay. Now let me stop on that and let you know. Bankole Olokere is the coach of the under-17 women's.
Yes.
He said that Nigeria will defeat USA in tomorrow's game on Friday.
Yes.
Where is he getting that confidence from?
Yes, it's because he knows what he is doing. He's there. He has, like what I just mentioned, he has watched the US.
I don't think he's just being patriotic. I mean,
he's not being patriotic. He believes in his work. He's doing it very well. We can see he started very low, and every game he plays, he's been improving. So he has a very good technical crew, which are also complementing his work. His formation is working well for him. If he keeps to that, like what I just mentioned, if he can be able to convert those chances, score those goals, chuck in the midfield, blend his defense, he's going to take the day, and it's going to be a very big boost to him as a coach.
You said if he should keep to his tactics.
Yes.
The tactics we saw against the Chilean side, which you also acknowledge, yes, had a lot of missing chances.
Yes.
That we threw a lot of, which was supposed to be more than 2-1.
Of course.
Do you think if you keep to that against the USA side, you're losing so many chances, we might end up losing that tournament, that match?
He will not lose that match. The reason why I say so is because he must have talked to his girls to make sure that they convert every chances that comes their way. And if perhaps those chances are being created and they couldn't convert it, is a coach that has the pedigree, the sense, the ability to read a game, then he will definitely capitalize on the United States errors. And if he is able to do that, he's definitely going to take the day.
He's definitely going to take the day, and that's, imagine us taking today tomorrow, that would be the
first time of being to
the semi-final,
yes,
of that. But if we still come out from the quarter-final stage, what do you think we are not doing right?
Yeah, if we come back home from quarter-final stage, it means we have to go back to our drawing board.
Or we shouldn't care because it's a developmental football. Because most times we don't see these girls under 17 going to the under 20, going to the Super Falcons. Aziza Oshoala and the likes of them started from under 22. So there's not that transition between under 17 and under 20 most of the time. So what are we to learn, if there's any, in case we don't come out well?
That is we have to look into the progressive stage. It ought not to be only on the 17 level, go to quarterfinal, come back, and then under 20 is dead, under 23 is dead, 19 and all that is dead. It ought to be a progressive stage. Now, on the 17 level is very important to national building in terms of football. So this stage ought not to be taken off the radar. What we have to do is coming back if peradventure we come back at this level, the quarterfinal stage, we have to go back to our drawing board and then look inward. And it means Ibrahim Gusau need to work harder in his regime to make sure that he performed better than the previous regime. Thank
you very much, Joseph Agwo, for being part of today's show. We acknowledge your presence every time. Your in-depth analysis is always on point. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
This is all we could take on today's program. Don't forget, the conversation continues on all our social media platforms. Like I said earlier, we'll be giving you the update on the reports between the Power Athletes and the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport. I'm Mudashiru Shitu. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now.